Good morning, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Good morning, Yap. Good morning, Andres. Good morning, Inovis. Good morning, Sintrady, Alex, Mr. Alex. Hello. How are we doing? Guys, good morning. Good morning, Leon. How things back in Spain? All smooth. Working a lot, but everything smooth. Um, yeah. I got to drive my car again. I got to see some friends again. Is it morning with you? Where are you from? I'm from Spain. So here it's like 9 a.m. It's good. Everything good. The weather is really nice. Like the first days that I came back here, it was like rainy, it was a bit cold. But yesterday and today, like it's warm, sunny, good weather. Good morning, KB. Okay, let's go. How many minutes? Okay, we have 7 minutes until the open. We're gonna go over because we had a crazy, right? We had a crazy New Year session yesterday. It was wild. Oh, you're from Ethiopia and it's 3 a.m. in the morning. Wow. I must say that thank you for being here at that time over there. Um, we're gonna start by the weekly. Yo, 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 good morning. We're gonna start with the weekly today because not always we see a weekly fair value gap being tapped. And that's what we did yesterday. We took previous week low and we tapped into a weekly fair value gap. We got a reaction, so that's good. I don't want to become a bullish too quick, obviously, because on the daily we had signs of a lower move, but I wouldn't discard it anyway that we can continue higher from here. Like again, not always you tap into a weekly fair value gap. It's something that doesn't happen often. So I think it's worth it to just check here what price does. So knowing that we tapped into a weekly fair value gap on the daily, we tapped into it. Uh, we closed as a beautiful swing here, um, and now we would be trading the C3 candle of this daily swing after tapping on a weekly fair value gap. To be honest, like when you say this, all you think about is price going higher, like weekly fair value gap, the daily closing as a swing, C3, that would be the expansion candle. So I guess we're gonna know today if we are going higher or not, because technically we should be expanding today with the C3 candle over here. Uh, so I guess I have to be bullish at least for today. We'll see. On the 4 hour, uh, on the 4 hour, it is true that we have all these highs here. I really think that it doesn't look like on the 4 hour like low resistance liquidity, but all of these highs here that looks like a really bunch of stacked highs. I think they really need to go. So I guess if we go higher, we're gonna go at least through all of this pretty quick. But there's no fair value gaps. There's nothing that I can support from the 4 hour. And on the hourly, it happens a little bit the same. Here we can see that these highs that I mentioned, of course, some of them are gone. Like this one was taken yesterday, and then some like small ones here that also have been taken by other movements, but we have this, we have this with the equal highs over there, we have this, we have this. So I guess it's safe to say that we can use all of these as targets for now for a move up and kind of sweep all of this liquidity as a low resistance liquidity. Why it's not bearish when I was doing lower high, lower low? Um, I guess that the hourly it's showing the structure to the downside. That's true. But here, I don't think. I mean, we need to see what do we do here. We start if we start creating like this is a downside curve. Shit, this is a downside curve. That's true. Like here we are creating lower lows, lower highs, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. But I think from here, like we've been doing this structure until we tapped into the weekly fair value gap and we created a swing uh, on the daily. I think now, and it's like it's a complete assumption. What I'm trying to read is like the higher time frame to actually identify what can happen on the lower time frame. So based on the higher time frame, I think now we're gonna start creating. See this low? This low is not a lower low. It's a higher low based on this one. So we have this new higher low, and I want to see if we start creating higher highs. And then I think we're gonna start shifting the curve to the other side into a buy curve. That makes sense. Obviously, this could like go to like nowhere if we somehow create a new lower low here on the inside the weekly fair value gap or whatever. Um, but I think higher time frame makes sense that we might start changing, shifting the structure to an upper move. 3:30. It's gonna be 3:30 tomorrow, not today. So I guess it has to be wrong. Go. It's gonna be 3:30 tomorrow. Wait, where did you see the post? I don't see the post being posted today. That's the truth. I don't know. I should have checked. But Nate, tomorrow is the day that I'm starting a little bit late again because I need to go to the doctor one moment to drop some samples for tests. Okay, let me check the stab map real quick. Also, now we are in the 15 minute. Did we check the hourly? The hourly didn't have like anything too clear. Huge rebel gap here that. Oh yeah, yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. It's just a regular thing to do. I just came back from Thailand. I wanted to do a checkup that everything's okay. Because I have a kidney condition. I have a disease on my kidney. So I need to do regular checkups to make sure everything's okay. So I need to check STDs after Thailand. That's wild. Okay, hourly nothing. 15 minute. We have nothing. There's no. Let me check Asia high, Asia low, session labels. We just swept Asia high right before the opening session. Previous day high would be my main target for right now here. So this high would be my main target for for the coming transaction. 15 minute, there's no fair value gaps. Let me check the PWAP real quick. It's around the open, obviously. We didn't move much. It would be nice if we could create a fair value gap here on the 15 minute. because the other one that we have is right here. We have another one a little bit lower. Yeah, we have a 5 minute break here. We will see. Like obviously, if we start trading way lower from here, it could be a sign. But the thing is, the difference from the past days is that we formed that breaker on a higher time frame point of interest. You know. Good morning, Ed. We saw that we had like an hourly Fibonacci gap on the two examples of the shorts that we managed to read. We had a fair value gap on a higher time frame. And here we don't have anything. That's the only thing that bothers me if I want to look for shorts. Like we don't have any sort of higher time frame point of interest. Like we don't have any fair value gap on the hourly that we can bounce from, not on the 4 hour, not on the 15 minute, That's one of the things that looking for shorts, it would be just based on just market structure, not not having any other point of interest. We can maybe look for a short if it presents on minus manipulation, but ideally, I prefer longs to be honest. And I could be completely wrong, trying to think that the market still want to go up. I want to see if we confirm this 15 minute. How was New York? I took a couple trades. I passed an evaluation. I wanted to try my funded futures like the builder's plan. So I got an account. We took the win during London. That was 1,000 profit, and then I took two trades, 500 each, and I passed the evaluation. I took a short and I took a long. I took a short first, and then I took a long, right, like after tapping into the weekly fair value gap. Yep, it was clear. Yeah, 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 yeah. It was a bit scary because NQ started moving higher, like really hard, and I was a bit scared at first. Okay, 8 minutes for this 15 minute. Let's see. Good morning, Zeus. The long was it was not using a breaker. It was it was along this move, but at the start, it was around here, like this portion of it, around this area here. Good morning, everyone. YM stopped in the weekly open. Let me check YM. I never check YM. Oh, true. Look at oh my God, what the fuck are these weekly candles on YM? It's crazy. Great reaction from the weekly fair value gap here on YM also, but what a weekly candles. Good morning, Miami Slayer. Good morning. Escavarsa. So, bro, I made my own reading of the market. How are you guys feeling overall? Like, are you guys right now feeling bullish or bearish, at least for the day? Okay, bullish, bullish. Nice, nice. Okay, I like to see that we are aligned. Nothing wrong if someone says bearish. And 50-50, kind of hard to take one side. Oh, that's true. Good approach. Like, if you don't know, just go 50-50. Yeah. Oh, yeah, true. We have the Nvidia earnings today after the close. So, yeah, could be a weird day also. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Completely forgot about it. Thank you. Consolidation. Yeah, that's also good. A good answer. Same bullish, but also having in mind it could drop to go deeper in the fair value gap. True. But at which fair value gap are you looking at, Andres? Or you have anything in mind? Like, there's no fair value gap that you have in mind right now, but you expect like creating a fair value gap and then retracing back to it. Oh, the weekly. Oh, okay. So you're looking for a deeper retracement on the weekly. Hmm. Yeah, that would be ugly. Yeah, who said the media, Tom? Thank you, because we completely forgot about it here in chat. So, would you be interested in a 5 minute breaker block on gold? Um, Actually, not bad. This doesn't look bad at all. We traded into plus manipulation. We swept previous hourly low here. We created a breaker block. One more. No fair value gaps though. C3 on a swing also. Yeah, it doesn't look bad. Look bad at all. The thing is, do I want to take? I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna get an entry, and I don't know if I'm gonna take it or not. But bro, this looks really nice on gold. Okay, what is this doing? 2 minutes for the 15-minute candle to close. Buy two gold longs at 4475, 4475. Yeah, around this area. Yeah, really nice. You wanna trade? No, 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 no. No, I'm not gonna trade. If I'm gonna trade, you're gonna see the like that profit thing, the limit orders and everything. No, I'm just laying out this trade because I think it looks great on gold. But no, I'm waiting on for now. I'm waiting on in queue to close this 15-minute candle. See if we tap into this 15-minute gap, we can see a reaction, like a quick reaction on the 1 minute, and I can maybe look for a long here. Really hard though. Yeah, also waiting for a long so for on forum would be a great idea. Given the fact that it is likely that we create a fair value gap here. And if we actually can trade into this fair value gap on forum and start moving higher, it would be great. Here it goes, still going around. It bounced from the daily candle open. Okay, eyes on this 15-minute fair value gap. There it goes. We created the 15-minute fair value gap. Let's see if we can get it. Go. Let's see if we can tap into the 15-minute gap. Let's see the reaction. I don't want to marry the idea that we're gonna bounce from this 15-minute gap, but at least I want to see price getting in, getting into the fair value gap. It's also a 5 minute fair value gap here. Let's just add it. Nothing. It's gonna keep going higher without taking the fair value gap. Jesus. This gold trade. So sad that I don't trade gold, so I don't want to take this. Yes, did he stop into it? No. No. Oh, yes, it's way closer to the high that I was looking for. No? Oh, no. Oh, no, no. Yes, we have an SMT with yes here. Because I don't want this to be a session where we just go higher and higher and higher without tapping into anything. Because otherwise, what can I do? I need my fair value gaps to get taken to start trading. Mhm. Okay, swap previous 50-minute high. Gold, great reaction off of this entry on the 5 minute so far. I didn't take gold trade, obviously. Oh, easier Amazon turn off. What did I miss? Nothing. I was just waiting for this 15-minute fair value gap here. And NQ left me on red here without taking it. So it's a shame for me. Buy and place the stop loss at Asia low. That would be wild. Right over here. So what I can do is just do this, set a long stop loss at a low, and then aiming for the previous day high here. That sounds about right. That's 1.28 R trade. Usually, how many trades do you take per day? One. That's the usual number. That's what I usually take. One trade, maximum two trades. Yesterday, I did three because I really wanted to, because I really wanted to pass an evaluation. So I just kind of forced three trades. That somehow I ended up taking the three wins. But usually, if I'm streaming here with you guys and I take a win during London session, I don't usually trade New York. I just tape read New York, and just in case something extremely good happens, I don't take anything else during New York. 2R, always 2R. Sometimes I can close a little bit early if for some reason, like imagine that we create an SMT right on my take profit. Then I close a little bit early. Nothing happens. Like not a big deal if I close at around 1.8, 1.7 R. But my average win rate, sorry, my average risk reward, it is around 1.7, 1.8 R. But I'm always looking for 2R. So that difference on the average and what I'm looking for is the difference between like the times that I take 1.5, 1.8, 2R. They're not gonna give us away to the previous daily high, aren't they? No, it looks like they won't. I mean, we still have a way to go, but if we're still pushing higher, even the 4 hour idea that I had of creating an hourly fair value gap here and then tapping into it, like if we start moving away from this, it's going to be really hard unless we create more 15-minute fair value gaps so I can use them to trade the 1 minute. But this thing would have been extremely clean if we swept this 15-minute and all of this lows here. That would have been like one of the clean trades that we usually take. Gold fighting to go higher from this entry. Like I feel like I shouldn't be placing the trading tool because I don't want to induce anyone into thinking that I took this position, but I want to see and showcase how this thing is working out. So I guess I'm gonna choose use projections. Okay, there we go. We're gonna just use projections instead of the tool. I don't want to make anyone think that I'm trading this trade. VNQ star have is long only. I mean, it's way easier to trade longs with NQ. It's like an asset that historically has been going up more than down, and especially the past few years. Obviously, we had moments where it was like completely dying, but yeah, historically, it's an asset that goes up. So eventually, you're gonna find yourself more comfortable longing than shorting, knowing that NQ is like an asset that goes up most of the times. I mean, on the lower time frames, it could give you the feeling that it does not like go higher all the time. But higher time frame wise, it is. Now the thing is, it's starting to set up like we have these smooth edges here. I think eventually we're gonna go down here. like this right now. See, boom, boom, boom. Maybe and then go for the smooth edges below, but I don't want to take it short. It's something like this wouldn't I wouldn't dislike it. Looking forward to our into the 15-minute fair value gap, something like this. But again, I don't want to like trade again. So we also swipe this high over here. That's a swing high. I don't want to trade against my bias here. Just seeing how NQ is moving. It could go really bad. Good morning, Chris. By the way, good morning to everyone on what asset are you looking at, bro? It doesn't show. Okay, let me add the watermark. Watermark, boom, boom, and Q. 1 minute chart. But I was gonna say is welcome to everyone that is looking through Twitter, because I see we're close to 200 on Twitter right now watching the stream. Make sure to just come by to YouTube if you wanna guys participate in like the chats that we have here. Um, because yeah, you're welcome onto the YouTube channel and welcome to just come over here and chat with us. And here, what time is it? 31. We still have 30 minutes for the 4 hour open. So sad. Good morning. How are you doing? I sold at 64. What a buy, brother. Really? Wow. What a what a fuck. I would a fucking sell. Insane. Wow, wow, wow. GG, brother. Gold's still struggling. See, that's why I don't take trades on gold. Like this trade on Q, I would be really happy about it. But just seeing how gold is moving, I would like to be this in this. That's that's the truth. For the short, everything like for the short, for this move down, everything we go for this lows in the 15-minute gap. To be honest, would have loved to short this 15-minute CV, but no clean break here. I know, right? I know this. Yeah, I know. Pretty much close to 2 hour. But yeah, just I don't know, just it felt wrong training against like even though it made sense, like this short, like with this lows over here, like all of this, I think needs to be gone. Do we have yet some TVS? Okay. Oh, and the highs. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah. So yeah, what I was saying is this lows here. Yeah, I get you know this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. For different reasons, I think it was a risky trade to take. Uh, but then it comes to like the risk appetite for each one of us. But yeah, I really think this lows here need to be gone. Um, and I think if we take them and we go for the 15-minute fair value gap, we're gonna. Why would you move our your stop loss to break even? I will move it as soon as we close. I don't know what's your target. Like I don't know if you're aiming for this lows as me, like as I would be looking for. But after this low, I would just move to break even. I know then all you have is like just this movement here, like close to 10 points left. But I think whenever we start sweeping these lows, that would be the area that I would be afraid of. Because imagine we just don't go for the ultimate low here. We just sweep like a couple lows, tap into the 15-minute gap, and then we start moving higher, you know? So I guess after this low moving break even, it is wise. You thinking to go long? Yeah, below here. Like from here, I want to take a long. Oh yeah, the 1 minute. So from here, yeah, the risk reward is too bad. And then look, cause like you have to set the stop loss above the high. You know, yeah. GG, guys. See, now we tapped into the 15-minute gap. Now I would be break even if I was you, jacked, obviously, because we tapped the 15-minute fair value gap. We didn't go for this ultimate low yet. Now we took the low. And that would be my final target for this move here. Not saying we could not go lower, but uh, that's what I was looking for. That's what I was aiming for, basically. I'm out completely to RGG. Wow, you guys are banking money, and I'm not. You have more balls than me on my own ideas. Okay, now we tapped into a 15-minute gap. I have 1 minute, so I can take partials. Good, 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 good. Now I need to see where I wanna like potentially long this if we start moving higher. But this shows the power of like the smooth edges. Like when we have this type of high lows where it reminds us of low resistance liquidity. Um, we usually go for them. Like it's just crazy how price moves towards this type of formations. I'm in it holding till 29:11. Okay. Why is that not like you really need to get that there to make actually like because that was your good risk reward and or like what's your idea for it to go up there? It's true that on the 5 minute we have a clean setup, but it's just taking this high and then looking for short in the 5 minute. Hmm. Oh, volume balance for the profit. Okay, makes sense. To be honest, the volume imbalance is not something that I really use. I see so many people using them. You're also looking to go to 013. Please draw your position. I'm not in any position as for now. Like I'm not taking any trades. Right now I'm just waiting to see how I can get a position here. I want this long. I want to take the long. Where would you trade stop loss? I guess I would really need to create a new high here and then start looking lower to then trade. Like imagine now we start moving lower, then I would trade my stop loss from whatever if you have it at the high to like above this high. But now I would still be break even and probably you would be taking out now break even. I guess that's a breaker that I need to use. Then it's gonna be a really risky one if I take this long towards where. So where's this? 15-minute fair value gap. I know it's told you. No, no, I'm joking. The palm has been crazy. 5 minute breakers soon. Oh shit. Why we couldn't have a breaker down here? Uh, GG, Christian. But did you take it? Tomas el long? 5 minute breakers soon. I think it's the 5 minute break is huge, you know. I should have entered the trade using IFPGs. Let's not FOMO. Let's chill for a bit. Let's not FOMO into this. How long? Close to 15 minutes for 4 hour for the 4 a.m. open. I'm gonna remove this for now. Let me remove this 'cause it's bothering me. The session. 5 minute breaker to R fit into the target. It fits into a target. That's true. That's completely true. It fits into the previous day high. Let me check. Um, fits to the tick, basically. 400. Damn, is it just me or this tool, like the position tool on TradingView is just bugging out every time. And whenever I just hit the create limit order, it just creates the order. See, like it moves. Depending on the contracts that I said, it just moves up and down. It's just insane. I don't know why it's happening. Yep, la verdad es que sí. Today we have the Nvidia earnings, so they're gonna be huge. I guess the closure on the hourly here is gonna be really important. Gonna remove this for now. Yo, it's time. Are you gonna get into the inverse fair value gap right here? I missed. Yeah. Oh, imagine getting into this trade on gold on the 5 minute that we mentioned. We went over, and after all, like after 30 minutes, we're still in the same place. I don't like the price action. I might scalp it for 20 points. Fair enough, to be honest. Like taking, like I always been a fan and always been an advocate of just take your portion of the market. Like you don't need to take like big trades. You don't need to look for big movements. You just need to take your portion of it, make your profit, and just go away. I have a feeling we are gonna lose trying to long this. For now, we're not gonna lose anything for now. For now, I don't wanna say that we're not gonna lose today, but we don't have a way to get it into an entry here that makes sense. For me right now, the best possible scenario here would be to just wait for the hourly to open and see if 4M wants to go for the hourly fair value gap, and then we can frame along there, or not. What it's sure, I don't want to try any stupid trade just for the sake of getting into a trade. Um, so I guess if we take something, it's gonna be something that I really need to take because it's the like the model is just the way that I trade. But for now, there's nothing for me. Like I've been laying out obviously like positions, laying out the break blocks and whatever, but nothing for me to actually execute. It could be it could completely could be a day where I have my bias right, but I cannot get into a trade. I have already lost trying to long this. How? How did you do it? What did you use to get into it? Like some of these candles for long? What do you think about gold? To be honest, gold looks good for a long move here. Like we traded here into minus manipulation. We found support. Like we traded a little bit below it. We found support. We swept the previous hourly high, low here. So that would be a C3 candle. On the 5 minute, we have a clean breaker out of the liquidity sweep, but it's just taking so long to decide if it wants to go up or down. Like we're like that would be the position that I would be in into 2R, but we are still just ranging around the entry. So I don't know. I feel it has to go higher, but it's just doing its thing. I don't understand gold at all. So made up breaker with one of those green candles. Yeah, that's a really common mistake with breakers. Everybody took that short. I guess I think it's just you're the only one that took it. But GG. Made up breaker. Oh yeah. Yeah. I just read that. Anybody took the shot. Okay, that's it. That's different. See, Jack, now I think you could be start like you could start trailing. Uh, mm, mm. Loretta, the thing is, when you if you want to like what I've said many times to people that learns the breaker model and everything is that if you want to see a breaker on chart that you could use, you're gonna find it. Like if you actually start looking really hard into the chart, trying to convince yourself that you want to find the breaker, you're gonna find it because like they are really easy to like I don't know. Like you could think that this is a breaker because of that liquidity sweep here and this as a breaker. But usually when you have to think, like if you really have to think if this is a breaker or not, it is most likely because it's not. What happened, man? To Instagram? What did you do? It was because of the news that you sent me yesterday? I was thinking of an empty. Yeah, I get you. Yeah. It is because of trading content. Let me check. I didn't get banned, I think. No, I didn't. The truth is I don't usually upload too many things to it. We have another short breaker setup here. I know. Uh you don't you think you could like send a message to Instagram or something like this? I mean, of course, the easy route is to just create one, but try to talk with support. 5 minute breaker blocks. So I wouldn't like we didn't get a closure below any of five of the 5 minute breaker blocks. Like so far, there's no closure. This one, the 345 candle didn't close, and this one looks like it's not gonna close. I mean, looks like it's trying to not close below the breaker. So far, at the 5 minutes not clear enough. Now it's swept again, previous 15 minute. Barcelona Madrid. For me, it's Barca because I live really close to Barcelona, so I've been always more inclined to Barcelona. Man, yeah, I know. You guys are like pretty much all of you guys are from like you're you're like leaning more towards Madrid. I don't know why. Oh, always Barca. Okay, okay, okay. I thought you said you're saying man because you were from Real Madrid. Madridista. Not a good moment to be from the Real Madrid, right? Does it make sense if I take a short for gold, 1 hour downtrend, 15 minutes MC with silver waiting for then trade? It could be, yeah. To be honest, you're asking the worst person that trade. Like I'm the worst gold trader probably. So you have a limited in on the 1 minute fair value gap. I actually could have used like something like this, like use this candle as a breaker block and then trade higher. But we're really close to 4 a.m. I just want to wait. Is everyone got lost? Not me yet. Not me yet. Any highs we taking in oil? Oh yeah, these highs here on oil look really nice. but it's already trading into plus manipulation. It's holding. Jesus, every chart is cooked. Trades back into CSD. Remember, we have 4 a.m. open in 2 minutes. Just wait. Patience, please. Not liking this anymore, right? Not looking good. The 1 minute inverse for the gap anymore. The CSD reaction here, not bad. Bro, are you full-time trader? I am. Yeah. That comes because I said that I'm the worst gold trader. That question comes from that. Like, I really think I'm really good at trading NQ, but any other asset is just, I cannot like comprehend why sometimes it moves the way it moves, like gold, crude oil, silver. You know how many losses you get in this situation? Like the one we are in right now? Um, like I'm usually really patient. Like what you see here on stream is what it's how I really am. I didn't take any trade here, even though some of the things that I was looking for happened. Like I was looking for the short move here, but I didn't want to trade against my bias, so I didn't take the trade. I was looking for a bounce on this 15-minute, and it happened, but there was nothing for me to get into the position. So that's why I didn't take it. So it all really comes to like the patience. Yeah, looking good for shorts on the 5. Yeah, now we had a downside close kind of here. The only thing is the hourly fair value gap that we have right now here. Now we have the hourly fair value gap confirmed. So I'm not sure about trading against the hourly fair value gap. Yeah, same. I'm good at NQ, and I would say decent on crude oil, but mainly NQ. Like I cannot trade any other thing. Mm-mm. Now, for me, the best thing that could happen is go lower into the. I'm gonna remove the 50-minute fair value gaps because it's just pointless at this point to keep them watching. I wanna. Now my eyes are set on the hourly fair value gap here, so I really want to see a tap into the hourly fair value gap here. 1 hour. Boom. Can't underestimate London. That's true. Sweep that low. Remove this. Remove this. Remove this. And then I would aim, if we take that 1 hour fair value gap and we find something, I would be aiming into the previous hourly high. I mean, lately London has been really nice. Like I've been able to trade London session way better than New York lately. When it comes to reading the market and seeing it respect like my points of interest. Are we gonna go higher from here? Because if we're not taking the hourly fair value gap, shit, this price action is killing me. We couldn't take the fucking hourly fair value gap and then go move higher. Seriously, we couldn't. This thing still trading around the entry. Oh my god. So I guess the 15-minute fair value gap did actually hold. Do you had an SMT here? Oh, true. We had an SMT on the hourly fair value gap. Yeah. ES didn't even take it. That's the truth. We didn't even get into the fair value gap. It traded close to it. But yeah, true. So I just raw dog at that police. Dog that police closure. GG. Okay, I'm trying to think of how I can utilize this. We have this, the hourly. We didn't sweep the previous hourly low. 5 minute. I could use this as a breaker for a continuation higher for the sweep. It's 15 minutes. And taking into consideration that, yes, tapped into, like traded into or close to the fair value gap, to R would be this. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Yeah, this shit is cooked. To the previous hourly high. I could potentially be waiting for a retest on this thing. I didn't because I didn't have an entry. If we managed to move lower, I would probably try and get it. Yeah. Yeah, now it looks like we're going for the final draw here for me, the previous day high, you know. But at this point, are we gonna have a bounce? Like, are we gonna have a retracement back into the entry? That's the question, you know. That's the question. Even this long, I'm trying to get into it if I can get a retest of it, but not sure if it's gonna happen. My idea is longing into previous day high. What did I have here marked out? This is not previously high. That's just the first high here of all of them. Here, it's a 4 hour high. But yeah, ideally, if we create the 5 minute fair gap, that would be perfect. Like if we create this and then we get into it and we trade into it, that would be the best. Oh, what the fuck? Shit. Trying to wait for the creation of the fair value gap. But yeah, crazy shit, Alex. There's so many people on X watching. Hello to everyone. 300. I want to wait for the fair value gap to get created. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be scary to get into, to be honest. We bounce right from the minus manipulation area. Also to be aware of. Not getting into this so far yet because I'm not liking what I'm seeing here. Like this movement here, not what I would like to see. 2 minutes gonna hold. 5 minute. Just follow you next. Oh, thank you. Thank you, brother. Looks like the 5 minute is getting a reaction here. It's just like I don't know why this particular candle is moving that much. Is it because today is FOMC minutes? Let me check. But is it now? Calendar. Today's Wednesday. Shouldn't be, obviously. Why it always comes down when I'm buying? Full port, let's go. Are you longing, Ben? I liked it, but I'm scared. Yeah, same. Like I don't know why this 5 minute candle is like scaring me. Looks like the fair value gap is holding, but it's just scary too long here. I don't know why. what is true is that NQ is holding really nicely while ES is just dying. I'm just afraid that ES can drag us down. Maybe ES goes lower. We create an SMT here. We tap into the fair value gap again, and then NQ flies. But Jesus, that's the thing. It's just insane how huge the volume is right now. Because I, during London, usually a 5 minute candle doesn't move this way. Put a plane upside down to that candle. 5 minute fair value gap holding. I don't usually have the deviation bands on the view up. I usually just have the view up. Wow, that was a great reaction. I guess I'm a pussy. It's okay, Juno. They say you are what you eat. You motherfucker. But it's true. Pussy. Tell me, when do I break even? Go break even. If I had to go break even, as long as we close above here, whenever we had a closure in the 5 minute above this high, I would go break even at this. Love you, brother. You always quiet, but then you come up with like the funniest jokes. We are all a bunch of pussies today. We are. Wow, this projection. To be honest, I'm happy to not be in this trade. Like I really want to be inside the long, but I don't know. You know where when you have to this when you have to decide where you want to go out for dinner, the decision of where you want to go out. So for me, going through this, if I want to take it or not, it's just being way, way harder than that decision. Previous day high is up here. We are just checking on the 5 minute and previous day high is way up here. This is previous day high. Yeah, that's a draw. Like first high here, and that's my ultimate draw. Previous day high. Want to know how do you determine the bias? It just it's just a really simple process on the daily chart, pretty much. Let me go over it. I just want to be aware if this 5 minute closes because I think someone in the chat is inside this trade and asked, I think Ray, Rayhan Hap, yeah. Was asking for the break-even point. A closure above this high here, it's the break-even point, based on my criteria if I was in this trade. So for me to determine, oh, we're gonna have a closure in the 5 minute here, maybe. To determine the bias, basically I just go into the daily chart and look for fair value gaps. Like I do a top-down analysis. Um, so I just start with the daily and I determine the bias on each one of the time frames. And then when I have all of them, if I have like three time frames and one time like three time frames bullish and one time frame bearish, I am still bullish. If I have the 50-50, I'm neutral. If I have on the other side like more bearish than bullish, I'm bearish. So the thing is, on the what I look for on every time frame is obviously I check the market structure. Like I can clearly see that we're in a bullish trend. Uh, but then when we start like moving lower or whatever, one of the things that I look for is fair value gaps. Uh, it is fair value gaps. Uh, and then previous day highs or swing highs. So like if we start like creating bullish structure here, my drawn liquidity would be here. Once we take that high, then I'm gonna start looking for maybe creating another low here, then keep going higher. So basically I look for internal liquidity to back to external liquidity constantly. It just constantly. And then are you in the trade? No, brother. I'm a pussy. No, I didn't take it. I was quite afraid actually of how the 5 minute was reacting on the first tap, but no, I'm not in a trade. Not in a rush either. What are we doing? Oh, we bounced again lower after failing to close above this high. That's why I'm saying like I'm not too happy about being inside this trade or not, to be honest. And then what I just said on the daily chart, I do it on the 4 hour, taking into consideration the structure on the 4 hour. So here in the 4 hour, we obviously we tapped into. Then I use the higher time frame to determine what can the lower time frame do. So if imagine we have this fair value gap on the daily, we tap into a 4 gap on the day, a 1 hour gap in the daily. Then on the 4 hour gap, I want to start seeing a reaction, and then I look for the same things: internal to external, external to internal. Okay. Yes, feels like really, really, really weak compared to NQ. I don't know if it's the S that's dragging us down. I don't know if there's something weird right now happening of why the volume is like this. Mm-mm. Market's getting ready for Thursday. That's going to be the biggest day of the week. Monday bank holiday. One same size candle, but to the upside. Yeah, ideally. It is going down, but the recovery of it is quite decent, and we didn't get into the entry again. Gold seems to be holding like gold, but how it held the entry here, crazy. Let's see if we get the closure here in the 5 minute. Uh, do you think we can get the 5 minute closure of? Yeah, right. This one. What do you say to break even and let it go up without take profit? Like if this can, like I think now this 5 minute candle closes above this high. That's the break even point. I just said it and it's going down, whatever. But if this candle in this 5 minute candle closes above this high, see how this high is just like that's it. That's what I'm why I'm like aiming for the break even after this high. Like look how hard it is, like how long it's taking for a closure above this. If we can get the closure above this, really think we don't like go again into the entry. I would be suffering if I was in this trade. Into this not this trade, this type. For anyone that it is wondering, I don't want to maybe take out take profit and let it go to 29 200. Uh, if you want to, obviously, you're gonna like you wanna like remove your 2R and then aim for previous day high right away. You could do this, but I really think seeing how NQ is reacting, if we get to this high here, I think here we have a reaction. And you know, uh, so I would be scared of going through this. Obviously, the risk is higher if you want to hold it into the previous day high, obviously, because you get stopped out or like get stopped out break even. If some of these highs, I'm 2x suffering. Yeah, the gold one still is moving, like it's moving. Okay, see the closure on the 5 minute. Now it's gonna move with speed. Like that's the usually when we break this. Now moving break even is a good choice. Gold also going higher. Guess not. Happy I didn't take it. True. So now the your stop loss would be here, break even, and that's completely risk free. Yeah, that's the high that I marked out. Mm, mm, mm. What a nightmare of a trade. Jesus Christ. Here, and the gold breaker gave us 1R and kind of bounced. London being mean to people. Yeah, I guess. It's been nice. Like to me, London has been nice the past weeks. It's just London is just matter of waiting for the right thing to happen and taking that. I mean, I guess trading is just about that, like just waiting about the right thing to happen. Uh, but London, I think, is just complete noise throughout all the session, and then like there's a couple things that are really clean. Yeah, that's true. yeah, the decision of not getting in was like part of my preference. Like, if I don't get a trade today, nothing's gonna happen. I'm gonna keep on with my life, and I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow, and I'm gonna be trading in New York. So there's plenty of opportunities. Like, we have one of these setups pretty much every day that we can take. Like, there's a decent setup every day, pretty much, and that's what we've been showing here on stream also. That what the fuck is going? Looks like it's gonna get the final push here. But let's see with the next 5 minute open, it can just boom get a wake higher and complete the 2 hours so we can move on. Right now I'm just tape reading this. I just want to see how this trade goes. For like anyone that took it, that decided to take it. Wow, this 5 minute instead of just opening and taking the 2 hour, it just starts moving lower. What do you think about short? If I wanted to get a short, in my opinion, I really need to see this high taken. That is like previous New York high. That's the high that I would be like if we some sort like if we create some sort of sweep breaker, so like something like this, boom, 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 and then taking a short like I don't know 50% of this move, something like this. That's the only thing. I closed it a bit short of twar, bro. With this market, like with this thing moving this way, if you close around this area here for like 1 point, what is it? I need to just set a stop loss for 1.7 or something like this. You're already winning, brother. Like going through this trade, like it ended up like going higher. We've taken trades that have moved like really badly, but all I did was draw, and you decided to take the trade. So it's a good call from you. You decided to press the button, and I didn't. So uh, the one taking the right decision was you by taking it. But GG. 1.7, that's perfect, Like you don't want to be a dick for a tick. You don't want to be dumb just waiting for the 2R because you want to get the 2R. Look at gold. So by reading this, oh fuck, it's dropping. Like the gold trade is just insane. Why didn't you take it? Um, I don't know. I was this 5 minute, the 410 candle, there goes to R. The 410 candle, 5 minute candle was showing like some weird movement. Uh, like I don't know, the volume is way too high. It was moving weird. I didn't know if the 5 minute February I was gonna hold, and I just decided that I didn't want to take it. So I just prefer to not be inside this trade, especially on a 5 minute. It was the 1 minute, I would have taken it because the 1 minute trades usually take less time. I didn't want to be here for I don't know. Yeah, it was not long. It ended up playing out really quick, but. I don't know. I just didn't believe enough into the trade, so I decided to just skip. But yeah, it ended up playing out 2R. Jesus. Out there, Zeus was in, you were in. So everyone was in but me. That's what you guys are saying. Now everyone was in the trade. Like it was not in the specific trade, but it was taking long and I was not. Jesus. Wow, what a bounce again in gold. Uh to be honest, not taking a trade and seeing everyone, like some of you take trades and believe my own ideas, or like what we go through here. I don't want to get the credit for your trades because like the credit for your trades is yours because you are the ones deciding if you want to take the trade or not. Uh, but I'm really happy anyway that you guys are making money. I want to see the reaction from this high. Removing this trade. GG for everyone that took it or took a similar trade. I want to look for shorts after switching that high. That's also what I'm waiting. I want to go into the 1 minute. Juno, take your revenge, take short. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting. I want to see if we can tap this and I can find like a breaker on the 1 minute. Ideally, I want a 1 minute trade. Juno, have you take any trade today? No, I was framing this 5 minute trade, but I didn't take it. I actually didn't like the reaction from this specific candle, the candle that took the entry. I didn't like it that much, so I didn't execute on it. Some people in the chat did. I didn't. I was a pussy. But I guess the read on the market was right. We were looking for longs, remember? And we were looking for the 15-minute fair value gaps, these lows here. Like we nailed down this move lower, and I guess we nailed down the move higher. So I guess good read on the market today. No trades on my end, sadly, because I couldn't, like I was not sure about like any of the trades that I laid out. That I Yeah. Bila, have a good day, brother. Thank you for tuning in. Good luck with the classes. So yeah, no trades from me today. Actual trades for me today. Yeah. Okay, now let's see. What would be perfect here is this move here, boom, and then 1 minute breaker and short towards, I don't know, around this low maybe, something like this. I want to see if this happens. I guess. Good question. Did you have reasons to hesitate? Like, do you actually have reasons, or it was just because you were scared? Now, did you have reasons of why? Like, a decent reason of why you wouldn't want to take this trade or you were afraid to take this trade. Let's see if we have the sweep of this high. Overcoming is not that important because no harm is just in the gut feeling, but the real thing is don't let it affect your of other trades overall of the day. That's the thing. See if we take the actual high here. It's not possible. Every line is drawn. It's happening. How? I mean, they're just basic highs and lows, I guess. But yeah, it's funny, right? Finally, the high. Wow, what a push here. Damn, can short this. So yeah, that goes the first round liquidity that we had marked out for today's session. What a shame, no 1 minute entry. Yeah, yeah, because the move was clean on the 15 minute, bro. It was just insane how this 15 minute played out. We created a swing right at the fair value gap, the 15 minute fair value gap. We created a 15 minute swing, and C3 actually, boom, expanded, and then we continue higher. And the read on the market was to the tick, let me tell you. Executions on the other side were not as good because I didn't take any because I'm a pussy. Today I was like, I don't know why. I felt weird about the price action. 30-second inversion. This one, yeah. Let's see. Let's see if we start moving lower and then eventually somehow we close above this. I'm gonna taking short. I'm taking a short. That's the thing. The thing is, we're close to ending the stream too, so I guess we're not gonna see this short on stream. Yeah, I looked textbook as per my model. That's true. Still long from yesterday weekly sweep. Really? Are you still long from from this? You crazy? Wow. Wow, what a crazy trade. To 2:15, 2:15, 2:15, 2:15, 2:15. 5 minutes to 15. Let me check because I need to check what are you talking about. But yeah, pretty much that would be the best entry. Like this break here, like this with the fair bio gap. That would probably be the best entry. Yeah. Weekly ghost daily. I mean, you're in the 30-second in OBS. Nice. A plus 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 trade. Love to take it. GG. Yo, it really makes me happy seeing you guys win, to be honest. I guess way more than taking a win myself. When it is cooking. Let's see if we get a bounce lower from here. That could be the breaker block to the downside in case we get a closure below. Yes, and in Q they're both pretty much in the same strength. No one is moving short. Yeah, maybe if we can get a closure below this, I can get it a shot aiming for this lows right here. Could be a risky one. Something like this on the short could be nice after sweeping that high. Yeah, I like it too if it happens cleanly. Like if we don't trade that long inside the possible breaker here. Ugh. Thanks, Len. Have a good day. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow, remember, guys, it's gonna be a little bit later than usual. It's gonna be at 3:30 EST time. Damn you, motherfucker. Good one, Ben. How jealous I didn't take anything. Wait, Juno, should we take it without you? Instead of Juno trades, I take Beno trades. Yeah. Then leave us. Yeah, I guess if we get a closure in the coming minute, I mean in the coming minutes, it would be a good one to take for sure. NQ now seems to be like the weak one because obviously I think ES didn't take the high that NQ did. We have a huge SMT. So I guess that's beneficial for the short and NQ. But if ES wants to drag his upside, it's going to be a pain in the ass. So I don't know. New hourly in 5 minutes. That's true. You're gonna get the closure here. Yeah, but just taking this when the hour is just so close to open. Shit. Why it always have to happen a trade so close to the higher time frame opens? It's just the same thing always. Trade cannot be easy. We're gonna get the closure here. GG Anubis to R from the 30 seconds immersion. Really fucking clean. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take it, bro. The risk is gonna be small, like 275 risk. It's just not too crazy. So I'm just gonna go for it. Yeah, you're doing right. I would also secure the payout if I was you. Yeah, I get you. I think you did the right thing. Yes. Yes, also close below the breaker. So that's something good for confidence there. So we both have closure below the breaker. Well, let's see if I can get an entry and not get stopped out after missing the 5 minute trade. It's just I should close stream. Stay on stream. Guys, oh, you know, there's someone also on the other side of the stream that's called production. That the production team, obviously they have names, Gavin and Graham. They're really nice guys, but they also here with us and they also have to do live live and go on with their day. Let's see if we get an entry. We can hold it for like a few minutes and see how it goes. Production can wait. Okay. Thank you. Production can join us in the trade also. Yeah, true. Nah, looks like this is gonna run lower without me. Yes, did have an entry here on the breaker, and Q didn't. And Q obviously was the weaker one here. It's gonna be sad not being able to take any trade today. I mean, I had the opportunity to take the 5 minute trade. That's true, but yeah, and it's still testing me. It's like you had the short trade now, but I'm still like here trying to get something. Bro, wait, when can I test your indicator? Oh, true, just forgot about it. I'm gonna send you a DM because we are testing it already. I'm gonna send you a DM. Oh, true. Send me your Discord right here. Like, send me your Discord username real quick so I can add you. I don't know if I have you on Discord. No. Okay, just send you. Oh, you're not accepting friend requests, so you have to add me on add me, Ben. No, it's Alex is closed testing. It's the beta testing for just a few users. What up? What up? Good morning. Okay, perfect. Okay, got you, got you, got you. Poo. Don't let your discipline stop you from making money. Revenge trade. Wow, that's what you want from me. Bro, to be honest, I couldn't give a fuck like more. Uh, I'm not taking its fate today, to be honest. That's how chill of a guy I am. And this trade's gonna go to 2R without giving me an entry. No, no, I mean not specifically today, like any other day. Like I'm trying to not chase anything. What is Yes doing here? Yes retracing into the breaker again and Q halfway through the trade. Yeah, just in general. Today, especially because like I had the read on the market right. It was quite hard to find a trade, and when I just found it, I didn't take it. You know, so that's why I said especially today because it was a day where I had like the market read really bright. Thank you, Nubis brother. Have a good day. See you tomorrow. Yeah, the market was quite weird. What is gold doing? Wow, gold still holding this thing, trying to go higher. Crude oil dying. We didn't. Crude oil is crazy because we didn't sweep these highs to then go lower. We just died from there. A plus setup. Yeah, it's kind of an A plus setup. We have the high time frame sweep, low time frame sweep, the breaker block. It's just a really good setup on the 1 minute, to be honest. That's gonna go to R without giving me an entry, and that's the truth. I don't know if someone took it somehow, but what a day, bro. What a hard session for me. Good read, no trades. But the actual thing is that it happened what we just said it would happen. Like, remember that we draw something like this before? I remember we draw this exact same setup happen beforehand. That was nice. Honestly, I wish I had your discipline to not take a trade, but I'm not sure about. I'm not there yet. I was just kidding outrage. I know you're kidding. I know you're kidding. Um, and yeah, I'm gonna remove the limits on this. I'm gonna consider this setup. Like I would have been out probably around this. So yeah, that was the trade that I couldn't manage to get in, sadly. But yeah, I know you're joking, and I know when you guys say something like this, you're joking. We really have a great vibe here. Good morning, Alex. Uh, how's the weather in Spain? Really good, sunny. Sunny. I'm gonna probably go get groceries or something like, or maybe go get breakfast. Juno, I'm off. All good, mate. Thanks for the stream. Thank you, Andres, brother. Hard day today, but yeah, have a good day. So yeah, after this trade, just working out without an entry for me, I think it's gonna be time to end the stream, move on. I don't think I'm gonna get anything. The most of the things that I said I wanted to look for into getting into a trade happened. We had a great read. We had a great bias. I think we met the bias for the session. Uh, and also the read was quite spot on. So GG to anyone that managed to get a trade along the bias. Great stream as always, Juno. Loving the vibes and hear your thought. Thank you, Chris, brother. I'm loving the vibes also. I think we have a great community here during London streams. So let's keep up with it. So thank you so much. Yeah, another trade from my end. It still was fun to see everything happen and play out, right? But yeah. So yeah, thank you so much for everyone for tuning in. Thank you so much for everyone that's looking through X that we are close to 450 people watching on X. So wow, thank you so much. Have a good one, Zeus also. See you tomorrow. Thank you, Will. You make waking up at 2:30 a.m. in Miami not bad. Oh, that's a great compliment. So thank you so much. Thank you, Loretta. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a little bit later. It's going to be 3:30, remember, because I have to go to the doctor first. Uh, gracias, Juno. Thank you so much, brother. Mil gracias. Have a good day, guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. See you tomorrow at 3:30 again for a London session. Uh, Good luck with New York. Have a good day. Bye.